Well, what's going on there, guys? Brian here, D3 Topics Gamer. We have a little bit of an announcement to share with you guys today. As I'm sure you can tell from the title that you've clicked, all I'd have to say right off the bat is that I would really like to go to MGSCON. Now you're probably wondering, what is MGSCon? I've never heard of such a thing. Well, MGSCon is, to keep it simple, a fan-driven one-day convention for the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Now, some would say that the Metal Gear Solid franchise has been a dead franchise for some time since they really haven't released any great games, or at least in my opinion, the Metal Gear Solid franchise really hasn't had a great installment since Metal Gear Rising, but heck, that's everyone's own opinion. And I think that, though there have been some rumors that Konami plans to announce a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake or something at this upcoming E3. It's just never really changed my opinion with how they handled the whole Hideo Kojima situation, that I really don't trust Konami with this franchise. So heck, if Konami isn't going to do anything with this franchise, then I think us, the fans, need to keep this franchise alive. And I think that having a Metal Gear Solid focused convention is exactly what we've needed. It will give us a chance to all come together to one place to share our passion and love for this amazing franchise. Now this convention is really the brainchild of a friend of mine who goes by the name of Amanda, who is not only one of the most passionate fans of Metal Gear Solid that I've ever known, but she is also a fellow YouTuber. So I will be sure to leave a link to not only her Twitter, but her YouTube channel here, so you can check out her content as well, because she actually has uploaded some of my favorite videos on YouTube about the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Sorry. Now, just go into a few of the little details that this convention is going to have. Now, again, this is going to be a one-day event that is going to take place, I believe, if I remember correctly, this is going to be at the Hilton Los Angeles Airport for one day. It's technically like a day and a half because the prior day, so I would say like July 14th is going to be like the mingle day where everyone kind of meets each other, and then the following day is actually going to be the convention itself. Now, what this convention is going to have several panels. Hopefully, we're going to see a lot of cosplays, some art galleries, so you can purchase some pretty cool artwork. There's going to be music playing that's focused on Metal Gear Solid, and if we can actually hit our goal, because this is being started on Kickstarter, we can actually have some of the voice actors from the very first Metal Gear game, which for a lot of people, this was their introduction to the Metal Gear Solid franchise. My introduction was more with the second Metal Gear Solid game, Sons of Liberty, but I know that for most people, this was the game that made them a fan of Metal Gear, and the one that a lot of people still consider to be one of the better games in the franchise. And I can't argue with that. Now, as I said maybe a few moments ago, this is done on Kickstarter, and by the time I'm doing this recording, we are trying to move towards the goal of actually saving up enough to now have this convention happen. I believe the deadline for this is going to be somewhere, I believe, like March 23rd, March 24th. So at the time of this recording, we have like a solid month to actually build up the money. Now, I actually will be supporting this 100%, and this is something I really want to go, but I really would like for others to support it as well if you have any interest in the Metal Gear Solid franchise, because I think this is certainly something that I think that the Metal Gear Solid just fan base has really needed, because no one's really been talking about it. Now, as I just look at just a few of the details, there are several different tiers that you can select that will give you sort of different gifts, including exclusive access to certain panels and signings, and a really cool badge, some shirts, some merch, and some gift bags, which I think is really awesome. Now, the apparent voice actors from the first game that are supposed to be doing signings and meet and greets haven't been announced just yet, but once, hopefully, if we reach our goal, as we get close to our goal, they will be revealed. Now, if by some chance David Hayter does show up there, I know that's a sold just day trip for me, because I have like one specific piece of Metal Gear Solid memorabilia that I would love for him to sign it, and just to get a chance to meet him in person would just be absolutely incredible. Now, aside from being an attendant there, you can also apply to be a volunteer and work there. Also, that would be very helpful. I really hope that this is very successful, because Metal Gear Solid is by far my favorite franchise of all time, and I just would like a chance to meet more people. And heck, this might be even a chance to meet some of my own personal followers, and hopefully meet with other content creators and get to meet them, and create new memories and new friendships. I think this is something that would be very positive, and I think that just with the current state of my life, I think a trip like this would be very helpful. So that's just a little announcement video, just kind of announcing what MGSCon. Hopefully you supporting it. It is something I absolutely be supporting, and if it does happen, I know I will be going, so heck, you'll know where I'll be going, and I will certainly be posting this more on my channel and hopefully talk a little bit more about it. Now, I'll also leave a link to not only the primary website for MGSCON, but the Kickstarter as well down below. So again, please support it if you have any interest in helping. And heck, even if you can't actually go to this convention, because there's only one day for July 15th, hopefully you'll just support it in any way so we can help make it happen. So that is my little announcement for hopefully what will be a great convention. I hope MGSCon becomes a success and it actually ends up happening. If you have any more questions for me, or heck, you can actually ask Amanda questions. Again, I'll leave her link in the description down below. And like always, I want to thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you all guys next time.